Thanks, guys. I'm back. So, Neuron, as you probably all of you have used, so this is one of our very first product that we launched from Penumbra as early as 2008 or 2009. I think we had the FDA approval. So I'll go over it, and then if you have any questions, please stop by anytime. So what is the objective? So design goals. So now so when we start designing, so from the engineering point of view, we get feedback like I told you. We work with the physicians, key opinion leaders, and unmet needs. So that's where most of the ideas come. So please, if you have any new concepts, ideas that you would like to discuss, please let me know. I can put you through our engineering group, business development group. So it's to help any unmet need, whether it's for India or any new ideas that could help progress the treatment of the disease state. Yeah, more than welcome to talk to you guys. So increase the inner diameter. So to accommodate a wide variety of therapies, specifically our Penumbra aspiration system, and then also at the time the balloon and microcatheter in single lumen. So this is where we started. So to put two devices in the same catheter. The improve ability to visualize and roadmap by providing larger inner diameter for increased flow and making distal shaft more radiopaque. The visibility was a challenge, so we tried to make it better at the time. So that's one of the objectives that we were able to include in this design. Maintain Neuron 6 French 053. So we have two sizes, 070 and 053, to ability to get higher than conventional neurovascular guide, and then use the tortuosity of the neuroanatomy to provide support closest to the point of the therapy delivery. So you want to get as close as possible, so the delivery of the therapy will become easier. Again, as I said, so balloon remodeling, so you can deliver two with the guide, so with the 070, that's the clinical advantage. From simple complex with improved support closer to the treatment site. Provide robust proximal support via hybrid. It's a hybrid braid and coil shaft design. So every manufacturer has their own design. Ours it's a hybrid. It has both braid as well as coil shaft design. So that's our uniqueness. Enable higher anatomical placement of the delivery catheter tip, more stable and consistent therapy delivery platform, and large 070 lumen to enable delivery of a wide variety of therapies. At the time 070, so now with the same OD, we are able to give you 081, which I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's called BMX 081. So that's our latest that we have applied for approval in India. We will be getting it in hopefully next 3 to 4 months. So this is the schematic, the design diagram. So it comes in two lengths, 95 and 105. Why? Because you have to deliver it distally, so that's why you need longer length. So again, it's a 6 French. So it can go. The support zone is 91 centimeter, and then the transition zone is 6 centimeter, and then the flexible zone is 8 centimeter. So again, 6 French is 083, and then similarly for a 95 centimeter, it starts with 8. The support zone is 10 centimeter shorter than the 105, and then the transition zone is 8 centimeter, and the flexible zone is 6 centimeter. This is where the flexible zone gives you the trackability and take the curvature, the complexity of the tortuous anatomy. So the flexible zone is made of platinum coil with maximum polymer flexibility. So it's still made of polymer and platinum coils. So ours is platinum, so its visibility is much better. That's when we say its visibility is better, because we use platinum. So platinum, again, it's expensive, but still, yeah, it gives you the better visibility. So distal tip design, again, it has that recessed PTFE liner, so it doesn't collapse, so it keeps it like he pointed out. We had most of the catheters now comes with EPTFE liners. It's tapered on the distal tip. The tapering helps to take the curves better, and then it tracks better, it doesn't get stuck. So that's the advantage of this distal tip design, which is very unique at that point. And as you could see, this is not braid, it's a coil wound, so it gives better flexibility. Again, radio opacity has been improved for visualization. So as you could see in this Neuron, this is the Neuron, this is a select catheter, but this is the Neuron 6.070 distal segment, so which is nicely tracks, and then it's visible nicely. Again, in the same image, we took 053 as well. So it's here is the 053 placed, and then the visibility of 3.5 select catheter tip. I mean, as you could see, this has much better visibility. So where are we going from here? So we started with Neuron 070, and then we have, so that started in 2006, the Neuron Access family, and we had it, we still have it, and we designed and introduced Benchmark 071. What is the difference between Neuron and Benchmark? This is a nitinol coil, and with advanced polymers. This is hybrid wind and hybrid coil wind and polymer transition. So that's the key difference. And then it has the 071 ID. So, and then now recently, we haven't launched it yet. Like I said, disclosure, all the products are not available, but this will be available in India in Q3, and this will be available in Q4. This is already available in the US. So advantage here is we are going totally no polymer. We are going with totally stainless steel hypertube technology. What it is you take a stainless steel tubing, you put laser cuts on that. By varying the laser cut, you are able to vary the stiffness versus the flexibility. So why we moved from it? It gives you, with the small thickness of the profile, you are able to get the same performance of the polymer technology. So meaning with the same profile, you are able to get better ID, inner diameter. The OD remains the same, but the ID gets much bigger, so that gives you more space to work with. But again, tomorrow I'll cover on this, but today, so from Neuron, so we moved on to Benchmark 071. So that's again the access system to deliver. Here is some of the key points of the Neuron Benchmark 071. It's a standalone guide catheter. No long sheet is required. You can take it straight. Built with hybrid. It's a hybrid, so it's a combination of stainless steel, engineered for superior support and trackability. And the ID, as the product naming goes, it's a 071 ID in inches, which is equivalent to 1.8 millimeter, pre-packaged with 5 French select catheter. It is available in India, but because of the Neuron popularity, not many people use, but just wanted to highlight it. 2 millimeter low profile design, so it's compatible with 6 French femoral and radial sheet. So we have some studies done in the US to show how it can be used with radial access. So I have those slides as reserve slides, so due to lack of time, I may not go through that, but please, I can share it with you if you're interested. So this is, again, the technical part of this. I'll come from, it's a 071 inner diameter, optimized for delivering embolization devices. Polished atraumatic trip, designed for distal placement. It has soft 9 centimeter platinum coil wound. Platinum gives better visibility and designed for distal trackability as well. Advanced polymer construction enables navigation and visibility. 10 material transition zones we have. So a lot of these catheters, as you hear from my colleagues from other company, so a lot of different transition zones give you better flexibility, optimization between pushability and trackability. So in our case, this one has 10 material transition zones. As the more transition zones, the device gets expensive because of the cost of manufacturing. Designed for efficient energy transfer and trackability. And then hybrid round and flat metal reinforcement. So it helps the arch support. So this is where it gives better support. So it has wires are two types. It's a flat. It also comes in round shape, so we combine those to give better support system. And proximal shaft construction, it's to provide the stability and support. So, and then 2 millimeter outer diameter low profile system compatible with 6 French femoral and radial sheets. So any sheets like our Neuron Max, it's compatible. So that's it's radial, we say, because we have a lot of physicians use with this from radial access. So just to give you a more in-depth idea what that flat stainless steel and then round stainless means, so you have the combination. So here you see the flat and here you see the round, and this is the hybrid stainless steel construction that's engineered with a lot of iterations to come with the design that helps to give the right proximal support and navigate a tortuous vessel. Again, this is a difference to show. So this is the hybrid stainless steel platform, and this is the braid. So braid this is how it looks versus the most of the sheet technology has the coil wind, and that's what we use in this benchmark. And that concludes my slide for this Neuron family, which includes Neuron as well as the Neuron benchmark.
I have a question, Shyam. If you were supposed to choose between two guiding catheters, let us say Neuron and Benchmark, what would be the attributes that I should look at to choose which catheter system?
So, yeah, great question. So, for a Neuron Benchmark, it can go further distally because it has a unique the coil construction technology that allows you to go further distally, closer to the treating therapy point where you want to deliver the therapy. But Neuron 070 also works well, but that's our first generation, if I may call it that way. But again, cost comes into consideration. So Neuron Benchmark 071, it's pre-packed with the 5 French select catheter. So the cost may be something for you to consider. Sorry, I have to check on the cost because the distributors have the cost, so I will get back to you on that.
Why is Benchmark not sold so much? You feel because of the cost?
I take responsibility. We haven't marketed it well, so we haven't, because a lot of people when I talk, they say, so I've been now looking at it, so I think there is an unmet need where it could be a good use, so we are pushing it now, so you will hear more about our Benchmark 071. So it's just the cost is the initial constraint that kept us, because Neuron is working well most of the time.
Correct.
Why honestly disrupt that market? So that was, I think, I'm being honest here. So, but I think we have to give, as a physician, you need choice. It's nice to have different tools in your toolbox, and you have to choose what is right for your patient. So I think we have to give it to you, show it to you, and do some demos so that you know you will have that as an option.
Thank you. Is there any more questions?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the one of the advantage. I mean, it's you'd want to go straight without it's bare. You can take it up because it's the construction allows you to do that.
And with a short sheath of 6 femoral.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, like I said, there are some radial specific study, investigator-initiated study was done with this Benchmark 071, and it has. Well, I have a lot of case examples because for the paucity of the time, I didn't want to put too much slide in that, but I can show it to you.
What is the length of Benchmark?
105 centimeter, and then 95 and 105.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and possibly I will request the audience to just hold on for just one more talk, and then we'll break for tea. So